Hey, what's up dudes? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. Today we're going to be going through the patch notes for 5.2.0. We do have some interesting news about Boon Totem perks, characters having voice lines being taken away, and some interesting changes to a few specific characters. But before we completely jump into this, I would like to ask you guys if you are updated, informed, or entertained, please consider leaving a like on this video. It means a ton to me and helps out the video with visibility. And also, if you want more Dead by Daylight content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That helps out a ton as well. And we're almost at 20,000 subscribers, which is nuts. But let's go ahead and jump into this one. So we're going to blow through these pretty quickly, as we don't need to linger on some of them for too long, as they've already been talked about in the developer update. But grades are finally in the game. We have the grade system, they are there. And also, weirdly enough, skill-based matchmaking is not live today. It will be enabled separately on September 8th, tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST. There are some very good changes when it comes to some bugs, with Dead Hard fixing an issue that may cause a hitch to occur when using the Dead Hard perk, fixing an issue that may cause Dead Hard's invulnerability to not coincide with the dash effect. So that's some really good changes for all those Dead Hard users out there. And finally, one of the most annoying bugs from last patch is now fixed an issue that caused killers to not hear several sounds for survivors not currently visible on screen. This includes, but is not limited to, footsteps when using the Spirit's Phase Walk. I love to play Spirit, so this bug was really annoying. I'm very glad it's fixed. There's also a really weird change in here. It is now possible to stun the Nightmare using a Dream Pallet. Dream Pallets, in my opinion, were already not the strongest thing that the Nightmare had. They were made weaker by having less of them in a previous nerf, so now this is another major nerf for the Nightmare. I guess they're just trying to push people off of Freddy for some reason. They also fixed a really big bug from the Hellraiser PTB, fixed an issue that may make it impossible to remove the Cenobite's chains. Thank God, this was a really annoying bug, and I'm glad they nipped it in the bud before it actually went live. And also, an unfortunate change when it comes to the Cenobite is the Cenobite's voiceover lines have been removed due to complications with the audio files. Now, I can confirm that the Chatterer skin actually does have him clacking his teeth when he teleports. The "you open the box and I came" has been removed. That is very unfortunate, but at least the Chatterer clacking his teeth is still there. Most of the changes from the PTB for the Cenobite have remained the same. There's not many different, or at least not any worth noting, so we're not going to go over the rest. If you guys want to know more about all of those changes, I'll link my developer update video at the top of the screen and in the description down below. And that's really the same when it comes to bug fixes for the Cenobite. There's like 30 bug fixes for this character, and most have to deal with just VFX or some other very minuscule things that you're not really going to notice all that often and that I actually didn't run into, so we're not going to go over those either. If you guys want to read the full patch notes, I'll leave it in the description down below. And now we move on to the most interesting things about this patch. Upcoming Boon Totem description is displayed in the tutorial page. Now, when this patch was released, it took me forever to update my game, but luckily DBD Leaks over on Twitter has already posted the information. But the actual description is: survivor perks called Boon perks will transform a dull totem into a Boon Totem when blessed by a survivor. Killers can snuff out Boon Totems to deactivate the associated Boon perk and dispel its blessing. Now, I'm really not a fan of this so far. I feel like killers already have way too much to multitask and manage while they're in the game. I feel like this should already be changed to survivors having to find the totem and break the totem to get the effect, and then it doesn't last for the entire game, but I guess we'll see what happens. Now, we can assume that when it comes to the Boon Totem perks, we'll probably be seeing that in this mid-chapter patch that's coming up after this chapter. As the leaks do say, we are getting a new survivor in the form of another paragraph, so no killer, no map, just a survivor. And it would be the perfect time to introduce a new game mechanic like this, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see when it comes to that. And the next piece of pretty cool information comes from DBD Leaks as well. Jonathan Byers now has his audio files, and it is from the in-game files themselves. So Jonathan Byers, the skin for Steve, now has his own separate audio files, which is great. It was really weird to hear Jonathan screaming like Steve and everything else, so I'm glad they finally got that into the game and changed it before Stranger Things went away and they wouldn't be updating it anymore, at least as far as anything besides balance goes. But that is every major thing that's happened today, dudes. I'm really excited for all of this. I can't wait to get on stream later today and play this chapter for you guys. Make sure you're there. Let me know what you think about the new skins and just everything in general. That's gonna do it for me, dudes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My name is Toten. I've been your host, and I'll see you dudes next time.